Hey, what's up guys? It's Will. Hope you're all well. Today we're just going to talk about talent points for a little bit. So I got asked some questions regarding, what should I do with talent points? So what talent points are, of course everyone should know, is that it's these things, talent level, talent skills that you want to max out. This is the newer one, so this is the upgraded hybrid one where it has both of them on the same page. If you don't have this yet and you still have the old style talent tree, I think it's gonna be, looks like, oh, I can't even show you. Anyways, yeah, so like the older ones, they had it split between 2 pages, right? So it's kind of hard to go back and forth. So I think if you have extra crystals to waste, definitely for your main characters, you want to upgrade that list so that way it shows both of the talents on one page, and you can kind of do them together on the same page. But anyway, so I got asked a question about how to manage your talent points. So for me, I think it's gonna be pretty easy. So the effects you see right here on the screen, that is all you can get from talent points, with the exception of damage reduction. Damage reduction is just going to be based on the character's talent level. You don't have to add any points to it. But all the other ones, like increase in damage for normal skills, before liberty, after liberty, weapon skill damage, cooldowns of your weapon skills and flash steps, and so forth. For our normal builds today, let's say it's going to be for your usual like LN build or dungeon build. You want to max out, first and foremost, you want to max out your reduction of cooldowns or CD for your aiding skills, right? Because your aiding skills at the max at 58%, it's gonna allow you to use that skill every about 9 seconds, right? So it's very important that you have it at the max so that you can always trigger those bonus effects. So that's the first thing I would focus on, and then the second thing I would focus on will be either your cooldown reduction for your weapon skill, so that's your S3, or your increase in damage by normal skills after liberty. So it's going to be one or the other, and it's going to depend on who you use as your main character. And let me see if I can go into outlaws here. So now the reason I say it's going to depend on who you use for your main character, it's because it depends on if your character has 2 utilizations for your S3, which is this one, right? So for example, Fister does not have a second one, right? If we go back, and let's say we use WVL instead, you see that WVL has 2 of them, right? Back to back. So if you're using a character that has 2 of your weapon skills that you can use in conjunction, then you want to max out your weapon skill cooldown to the max, because that's usually your hardest hitting skill. And because it's you can use it twice within a duration, and use it twice, and then once you hit Bankai, once you hit that, then you have another 2. So technically, if you're going up against a dungeon or the LN boss, then as soon as you get in, you can hit your 2, hit Bankai, and you have 2 more. So that's pretty much if they average out at 500% per hit, you're dealing 2,000% in damage right away. So that's something you want to focus on. However, if you use a character that does not have 2 of the weapon skills but has 2 of like these normal skills, then you want to max out your damage after liberty or after Bankai. And that's just a little different way of playing in this method, because these skills don't have a cooldown. They're always 8 seconds, right? So you want to max that out if you're able to shoot out 3. pretty much within a couple of seconds, as opposed to like normal characters. There's only so that's just something for you to consider. And then so your first priority is to reduce your cooldown for your aiding skills. Your second priority is to reduce your cooldown for either your weapon skills or increase your damage after liberty. Okay, so once you have 2 of those 3 maxed out, then you want to focus on increasing your damage dealt by your aiding skills, and then finally, so that's for your assists. And then on the main character side, if you have reduced the cooldown of your weapon skills, then you want to also complement it by increasing the damage dealt by your weapon skills. And then if you opt for just doing the damage dealt by after liberty skills, then once you max that out, then you can slowly max out the cooldown for your weapon skills, or vice versa. So most characters have a double weapon skill. Fewer main characters have the double normal skill. So just kind of, you want to just balance it out and see kind of where you feel comfortable with your damage versus your cooldown on the weapon skill. And then once you have those items maxed out, then your remaining points on your assists, or in your assist bonds, then you want to focus on the extra points on these other talent skills, such as enhancing your attack, enhancing your armor, and enhancing your defense. So out of these 3, I would focus on attack first, armor second, defense last, just because defense is lower one, and you know, with 10% defense, it's not going to do much for you. But just remember, on the assist bonds, these skills trigger independently. So just because you maxed out 1, so if you maxed out 1, I think it gives you like 30% chance to trigger the skill. If you have 10 of them maxed out at 30%, it's still only going to trigger 1. So you want to spread out the 3 skills, kind of spread them out, so that way, you know, whenever you hit an assist, hopefully all 3 of them trigger for you. And that's kind of what you want. It's just a little boost, and by the time everyone hits their max cap, then usually you'll have these bonuses pretty much hit every single time you hit an assist skill. Okay, that's pretty much it for assists, and then talent skills. I think that's it. I mean, yeah. Let me know. Shoot me comments below if you have any other questions or if anything I missed. And yeah, thanks for watching.